Hi guys, happy new year, happy new month. I'm so excited to be back on YouTube. I took a long break, but I'm back full on. So I'm happy to share some more recipes with you this year. And I'm going to be starting with this simple short cake or vishetes or even mandazis. I hope you enjoy this recipe. So as usual, I'm going to be listing the ingredients up there for you and also in the description box. As you can see, they're so simple. And in my bowl, I have 3 cups of flour, but you can use any other flour that you have, like all purpose. I have some coconut milk, I have vanilla essence, I also have some butter, melted butter. You can use margarine if you want as well. I have 2 eggs, I have half a cup of sugar, and I have some baking powder. But remember, you can use self-raising flour if you want. And to start with, I'm just going to start in with my dry ingredients and then we'll go ahead from there. Remember, you can use a mixer if you have one. And to start with, I just mixed my dry ingredients and I'm going to then go ahead and mix my wet ingredients, which are the eggs, the butter, and vanilla essence. And then I'm going to be adding my milk gradually as I mix in my dough. Please note that it's not a must for you to use milk. You can use water if you want to use water, but I needed more flavor in the vishetes, that's why I used coconut milk. So this is where the hard work comes in and you have to use your hand to knead the dough. So don't be afraid to work it out and also be free to add any flour if you need so that it can make your dough not to be sticky. So your dough needs to be soft but not sticky. So I find it easier to knead like on a flat surface, and to make it easier, I just sprinkle some flour on the surface, and as you can see, I'm just working on the dough, which will make it more easier for me to work on it. So this is how your dough should be looking, and it should not be sticky, but it should be soft as well. I'm going to go ahead and divide it into sections, and then I'm going to be rolling it into a flat dough, which will be about a centimeter thick. And shape doesn't matter in this point, so don't worry about the shape. Just roll it over in an equal part until you get an equal thickness all rounded. So I'm done, and this is how thick it should be, not too thick and not too thin. And now I'm going to go ahead and just cut it into smaller pieces. I like mine being squared shape or even rectangular shaped. It all depends with you. You can use a cup to cut circular shapes. It actually does depends with you. So I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to dust it, then we'll be ready to shallow fry them. Talk to So I will let them rest for about 10 minutes, and meanwhile I was just heating my oil. And if you know where I can get a wok, please plug me in the comment sections below. If you can ship a wok for me, that would be great. So my oil was hot and I just went ahead and started putting in my Vishetes. I'm going to be shallow frying them. If you want, you can deep fry them, but I find this much better. And don't put so much, don't overcrowd them in the pan, just put them slowly. From this point onwards, you're just going to be turning them and just checking whether they are cooked. So you just keep turning until they are golden brown and nice and crunchy on the outside. I'm sure you'll enjoy this recipe, guys. If you please make sure this recipe, tag me on my Instagram at Chef Wamboi. Also comment down below if you want to try it. And also please let me know if you want to see more recipes like this, or you want to see something different. Thank you so much.